Welcome, everyone. This is week number 3 of our series, Yoga for Clarity, using the 8 limbs of yoga to relieve experiences with stress, anxiety, and burnout. So far in our series, we have talked about pranayama, or mastery of the breath, and we have talked about the yamas, which are 5 principles for bringing in more harmony to our relationships with others. Today, we will talk about the niyamas, which are 5 principles for bringing in more harmony in our relationship with ourselves. You will recognize or be familiar with some of these principles, but through deeper study of these principles, we'll bring in even more harmony, even more connection with our mind, our body, and our physical space. So let's all make our way to the mats, and we will start lying down. Give yourself a moment to adjust and set up. And as you settle in, I will read to you each of the 5 yamas and an English translation. Again, this is very brief. Reach out to me if you'd like to learn more. So the first of the niyamas is saucha, cleanliness, cleanliness of our bodies, cleanliness of our space. The second is samtosha, contentment, a contentment that we carry with us through ups and downs. The third is tapas, dedicated practice. The fourth is svadhyaya, self-study or self-reflection. And the fifth is ishvara pranidhana, trust in a higher power. Let's take a few rounds of centering breath. We'll take a long breath in through your nose. Big sigh out on your exhale. Do that 2 more times. Really fill up with air on your inhale. Really release on your exhale. Last time, longest inhale you've taken. Long breath out through your mouth. As you finish that exhale, soften your gaze, close your eyes. In the theme of finding harmony in our relationship with ourselves, I invite you to breathe in a sense of ease and warmth. Let that feeling saturate your body. Imagine giving yourself a big hug. Welcome in expanding feelings of trust that everything meant to be will be. It already is. Take a scan through your body. Start from the top of your head, slowly scan all the way down to the toes. And as you do, see if you can let just a little bit of tension go. Bring some movement back into your bodies as you deepen your breath. Bend your knees, plant your feet down on the mat. Rub your palms together, create some friction. Place one hand over your heart space, one hand over your belly. Take a long breath into your belly, feel your belly rise up on your hand. As you exhale, press the air back out. Do that again, long inhale, belly rises. This time, exhale out the nose, press the air back up. Do that a couple more times at your own pace. Big breath into the belly, big breath out through the nose. Hug your knees into your chest. Place your hands on top of your knees. Inhale as you press your knees into your palms and straighten your arms. Exhale as you draw your knees toward your chest. Keep doing that with your breath. Do 3 more rounds. Inhale, straighten the arms, press away. Exhale, back in. One more time. Plant your feet down on the mat, wide on the mat. Feet at the width of your mat, hip or a little wider than hip width distance. Bring your arms to a T or a goalpost. Let both knees fall together to the right, windshield wipers. Back through center to the left. Do that a few times. Even out right and left. Come back through center. Bring the knees back in, set up again with the hands on top of the knees. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, draw the knees to the chest. As you inhale, place your feet back on the mat. Open the knees wide for butterfly. Bring the knees back together. Hug the knees back into the chest. We'll keep moving in that series of movement. Straighten the arms, press the knees away, feet down, open to butterfly. Knees together again. Hug the knees into the chest. Do that a few more times, go at your own pace. One more time. Hug your knees in tight, give your knees a squeeze. Plant your feet hip width distance with your heels into your hips for bridge pose. We'll lift and lower with our breath. Take a full breath in, full breath out before we begin. On an inhale, lift your hips away from the mat, bridge pose. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Keep going with your breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Stay conscious of your inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower. Last time, lift up and hold for a breath. Slowly lower down. For figure 4 stretch, bring your right ankle to your left thigh, open your knee away from your body as you do. Take a big inhale, big exhale. If this is a good stretch for you, stay here. If you're with me on the next inhale, lift your hips away from the mat. Exhale, slowly lower. Do that 2 more times. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Last time. Release your right foot to the mat. You can take a windshield wiper to wash it out. Back through center, left ankle to right thigh. Open the left knee away from the body. Take a big breath in, big breath out. As you inhale next, lift your hips away from the mat. As you exhale, slowly lower. Keep going with your own breath. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Finish that last round, both feet to the mat. Press your low back into the mat completely. Lift your head up, lengthen your neck, slowly lower the head back down. Take some small rocks from right to left to massage the low back. Keep your left foot planted into the mat. With your your peace fingers and your thumb, reach for your big toe, keeping the knee bent. If that doesn't feel accessible, you can reach for the inside or outside of your foot. And if neither of those feel good for your body, lift the sole of the foot up to the ceiling, clasp your fingers beneath your knee, and stay here. You took the first option, peace fingers and thumb to your big toe. You can also have the sole of the foot up towards the sky, drawing the thigh towards your chest. Play here, maybe straightening your leg and then lunging again. Do that a few times. See if you can straighten your leg. And as you do, open your left arm. We're going to open our knee and our leg away from one another to keep our balance in the center. Slowly open the knee and the leg away from one another, as far as feels good in your body, and then take a few breaths. Come back through center. Release the hold on your big toe or foot. Place the right foot down on the mat. Left leg lifts this time. Peace fingers and thumb to your big toe with the knee staying bent, or any of the other variations that might have felt best in your body. Whichever option you have, play with straightening and then bending the leg just a few times to warm up. And you don't have to straighten all the way, just keeping a small bend in the knee is maybe going to feel best in your body. So now that you've opened and closed a few times, let's see if we can straighten the leg. Open the right arm to a half T or goalpost, whichever you have space for. We'll open the knee and the leg away from one another nice and slow. When you feel ready, open. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders at center. Find your limit, take a few rounds of breath. Slowly come back through center. Release the left foot to the mat. Can hug the knees in, rock side to side. Take any small movement that you'd like before we come up. On our way to a seat, you could either rock and roll on the way up. Take any way towards your seat that feels safe in your bodies. From your seat, make your way to tabletop to set up for our cat-cows. In your table, you'll have your wrists beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips. On an inhale, let your belly hammock down towards the mat. As you exhale, round your spine. Keep going with that movement. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round your spine. Take a couple more rounds, go at your pace. Come back through your neutral spine. Rock your hips right to left to stretch the sides of your body. Come back through center and table. Send your right leg long. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, open the hip, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, send the leg long again. Keep doing that with an open hip. Exhale as you bring the knee forward, tap the elbow. Do 2 more times. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, forward. Last time, straightening the leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, straighten your left leg. As you exhale, open the hip, knee to elbow. Inhale, straighten. Do that 3 more times. Exhale, elbow tap. Inhale and straighten. One more time. Straighten the leg, take a big inhale. Both knees to the mat. Send the hips back towards the heels. Take a couple rounds of breath in child's pose. Come back up through table. Set up for down dog. Palms are forward. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Take a few moments here. Walk your heels out. Let your heels settle towards the mat as you lengthen through your spine and take one more breath here. Walk your palms back to meet your feet. Keep a soft bend in the knee, ragdoll. Let your head hang heavy. Reach for opposite elbows, sway side to side. With your knees bent, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders at the top. Take 3 shoulder rolls forward. Release the shoulders, let your chin fall to your chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder, forward motion. Do that a couple more times, right and left. Come back through center. We'll start to warm up our balance here and let this be a playful experience. When you fall out, come back in, stay steady with your breath, stay steady with your gaze. I'll turn sideways so that you can see me. Actually, I'll stay forward first. So we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the palms to prayer. This time as we inhale, reach up, find your gaze and slowly lift to the balls of your feet. Exhale, slowly lower down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale up. This time we'll add on. Keep your gaze very steady. Bring your palms to prayer, stay lifted. Find your balance again. Soft bend in the knees. Slowly lower to chair, staying on the balls of your feet. So again, this is playful. You can move your arms to support your balance. Try to stay up on the balls of the feet. Inhale, stand, reach through your arms. Exhale, slowly lower to the heels, lower the arms. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Bring the palms to prayer. Bend the knees. Slowly sit to chair, hips back, chest forward. Inhale, stand up, stay up. Exhale, lower the heels and the hands. Last time on that. Inhale, reach up, Come to the balls of the feet. Strong, stable support, slowly lower. Still up on the balls, sitting to chair. Inhale, stand up, stay on the balls of your feet, reach through the arms, play with it. And exhale, lower the arms, lower the heels. Beautiful. Find the front of your mat, mountain pose Tadasana. Inhale, reach up with your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your flat back, palms to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Set up in your plank, long line of energy. 3 breaths here. Lower the knees at any time. One more breath. Lift to down dog. Take a breath in down dog. Inhale, rise your right leg up. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Release the back knee, back toes. You can use blocks here on either side to support your stability if you like, or when you're ready, reach up with the arms. Take 3 rounds of breath. Sweep your palms down. Again, you could use a block here or right hand inside of your front foot as you twist open to the left, reaching through the left arm. Take a few breaths. Play with it if you lose balance. Sweep your left palm down. Frame your front foot. So again, blocks on either side or fingertips to the mat. Walk your right foot forward. Inhale, straighten the leg, lifting the toes. Exhale as you lunge forward again. Do that a couple more times. Inhale to straighten the leg. Exhale to lunge. Next time your leg is straight, toes are lifted, walk your fingertips back just a little. Take an inhale as you lengthen through the top of the head. Stay here or exhale, fold nose towards your knee. Take a couple breaths, whichever option you chose. Lift back up to fingertips, press forward to lunge. Step to your plank pose. 3 breaths in plank, knees lowered or lifted, long line of energy. One more breath. Lift to down dog. Take a breath in down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Left leg is forward, back knee down. Release the toes. Use blocks to support you or reach through the arms. Take 3 rounds of breath. Sweep the fingertips down. Coming into our open twist with your left hand inside the front foot on a block or fingertips to the mat. Reach up with the right arm, opening the chest to the right. Take 3 breaths. Come back through center. Frame your front foot on blocks or no blocks. Take a half step forward with your left foot. Inhale, straighten your leg, lift your toes. Exhale to lunge. Do that a couple more times. Next time your leg is straight, stay here, walk your fingertips back a little. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. Stay or exhale, fold nose towards the knee, take a couple breaths. Lift up to the fingertips, press forward to your lunge. Find your plank pose. Set up, 3 rounds of breath, knees lifted or lowered. Press to down dog, take 1 round of breath. Come to the balls of your feet, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Find your flat back when you get there, inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, stand up, reach through your arms. Exhale, bring your palms to prayer. Soften your gaze, close your eyes, rock side to side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step to your plank, knees lifted or lowered. Get there, 3 breaths. Lift to your down dog. 1 breath in down dog. Inhale and lift your right leg. Exhale, step forward, warrior 2. Ground down through your back heel, spin your toes out, rise up when you're ready. As you get here, see that you're gripping through the knife edge of your back foot, pressing into the front foot, lengthening through the top of the head, gaze over your right fingertips. Next time you inhale, reverse. Next time you exhale, extended side angle. Do that 3 more times. Inhale, reverse, move with the pace of your own breath. Last time, inhale, reverse. Exhale to your extended side angle, hold for a couple breaths. So here we have a long line of energy from our left heel through the left arm, and our chest is open. Sweep your left fingertips down, frame your front foot, step to plank. Set up, take 3 rounds of breath. One more big breath. Press to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step through for warrior 2. Ground down through your back heel, spin your toes out. Rise up when you're ready. And check in. Ground down through the knife edge of your back foot. Lots of weight into your front foot as you open your chest and lengthen. Gaze over your left fingertips, take a couple breaths. Next time you inhale, reverse. Next time you exhale, extended side angle. 3 more times with your breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Next time you reach your extended side angle, stay for a couple breaths. Check in with that long line from heel through the right fingertips. Sweep your right arm down, frame your front foot. Step to your plank. Set up, take 3 breaths, knees lifted or lowered. Find your down dog. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, lower the knees wide on the mat. Sit back to child's pose. Take 3 long inhales, 3 long exhales. One more big breath here. Come back up through your tabletop and find your down dog again. Gaze forward, come to the balls of your feet. Step or hop front of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach through your arms. Exhale, let your palms touch, come back through prayer. Soften your gaze, close your eyes. Rock side to side a few times. Open your eyes, release your arms. Ground down through your right foot. So you can face me or stay where you are. Find a gaze, point on the ground or the wall that's not moving. When you're ready, lift the left toes, hug the shin. Stand up nice and tall, take a breath. Open your right arm. Open your left knee. Play with getting here. See if you can take a few breaths, conscious breaths as you do. One more breath. Come back through center, hug your knee. Release your foot. One more side. Ground down through your left foot now. Find your gaze. Lift your right knee. Get there, take a breath. Open your left arm. Open your right knee. Play with it, take a few breaths. Come back through center. Release the foot. Find your mountain pose at the front of your mat again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale and step to plank. Take 3 breaths in plank, knees lifted or lowered. Press to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step to warrior 2. Right leg forward, back heel down, rise when you're ready. Get there, take a big breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Get there, take a big breath. Stand up, straighten the leg. Let's take a step in with our back foot. Inhale the arms back to a T. Flip your right palm up. Wrap your left arm behind you or left hand to hip. Lots of length in your spine. Tilt forward at your right hip. Stay here. Couple breaths. Come back up. Bring your arms back to a T. Tilt forward at your right hip. Let your right hand come down. Keep your torso where it is. Lift the left arm. Slowly lower the right hand only as far as you're able to without caving in the left shoulder. So this is triangle pose. You can have your hand on your shin. Lengthen your spine. Take 3 breaths. Release the left arm, bend the front knee as you stand up. Center yourself on your mat with your right leg staying forward, trying to give you some space for half moon. If you have a block and you would like to place a block under your right hand, you're welcome to grab for that block, even a chair if you'd like to. Take a few moments as I talk through setting up. I will talk through without a block. So lots of bending in your right leg, lots of weight in your right foot. Bring your left hand to your hip, right hand down to the mat. As you do this, bring all of your weight into your right foot. Try to open and lengthen. Slowly, well, let's first find our gaze actually. So I'm gazing forward from my toes, forward and down. Now that I have my gaze, slowly I will lift my left foot. Play with your balance. Maybe parallel the left leg as you continue to lengthen through the top of the head. When you are lifted, play with opening your hips and opening your chest, lifting through the left arm. Take a few rounds of breath playing here. If you fall out, come back in. Keep your gaze, keep your length. Sweep the left hand down, both feet to the mat. Find a forward fold, gentle or deep. Take a few breaths. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Take 3 rounds of breath, strong plank. Last breath. Press up to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step through warrior 2. Right heel down, spin the toes out, rise when you're ready. Left leg is forward, take a breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Take a big breath here. Stand up, straighten the leg. Take a step in with your back foot. Bring your arms to a T. Flip your left palm, front palm. Wrap your right arm or hand to hip. Lots of length through the top of the head. Tilt forward in your left hip. Take a few breaths. Stand up again. Bring your arms to a T. Tilt forward in your left hip. Left hand down, keep your torso where it is, rise through the right arm. Lengthen your spine, slowly lower to a place that allows you to stay open in the chest. Take a few breaths here in triangle. Release your right arm, bend your front knee as you stand. So I'll turn around so you can see me for half moon. Again, center yourself on the mat here. Left leg is forward, right hand to your hip. Left hand can come to a block or the mat, whichever works best for you. Lots of bending and weight in this left foot, front foot. Left hand down. Gaze forward from your toes, so forward and down. When you're ready, slowly stand into the left foot, keep your gaze. Lift the right leg parallel. Find stability first. Then open the hips. Reach through your right arm, open the chest. Play with it. If you fall out, come back in. Take 3 rounds of breath. Sweep the right hand down, bring the right foot forward and down, find a forward fold. Reach for opposite elbows, release the head completely, shake side to side. Release the arms, inhale, stand all the way up, reach through the arms. Exhale, let the palms touch, come back through prayer. Soften your gaze, close your eyes, rock side to side. Release your arms. Come down to a seat on your mat. From there, lie all the way down. Hug the knees to the chest, rock side to side. Plant your feet wide on the mat for windshield wipers. Let both knees fall to the right together. Come back through center, both knees fall to the left together. Keep going with that. Do a few more rounds, right and left. One more time, right and left. Come back through center. Heel toe your feet to a hip width distance. Lift your right foot off of the mat, sole of the foot up towards the sky. Clasp beneath your knee, draw your thigh to your belly. Maybe you feel a little more space at this point in our practice. Reach for your foot any way that feels good, or piece fingers and thumb to your big toe. Let your left arm go. Open the left arm to the left. Play with straightening the leg. If you feel a lot of space here, you can straighten the left leg also. Maybe open the leg to the right, right leg. Take a few breaths. Slowly come back through center. Bend the knee, release the toe. Hold on to the right knee with your left hand. So left shin, maybe holding on with the left hand, or I'm sorry, right shin, left hand. Open your right arm, coming into a twist. Draw your knee to the left side across the body. So right knee is across the body, right arm is open. You can let your gaze roll away from your knee. Take a few rounds of breath. Come back through center. Hug the left knee in. Release the right foot to the mat. Clasp beneath your left knee, lift the sole of the left foot to the ceiling. Draw your thigh towards your belly, take a breath. Reach for your foot or your big toe with your peace fingers and your thumb. Open the right arm. Straighten the leg. If you have space here, straighten your other leg. Both legs straight, right leg is down. Take a few breaths. Maybe play with opening the left leg to the left side. Slowly come back through center. Release your foot, hug your knee, holding on to the left knee with the right hand or the left shin with the right hand. Open your left arm. Set up for your twist, cross the knee to the right side of your body. If it feels good to roll your gaze away from your knee, you can. Take a few rounds of breath, maybe close the eyes. Come back through center. Hug both knees in. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Release your feet to the mat. Open the knees for butterfly. So soles of the feet are together, knees are open. If this feels very uncomfortable for you, straighten your legs now. If you feel good here, let's take 3 rounds of breath, placing one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Breathe into your belly. Setting up for Shavasana, you can stay in butterfly if you like, or send your legs out long, one leg at a time. As you arrive, take a big breath in through your nose. Big sigh out on your exhale. Soften your gaze, close your eyes. Notice areas of tension. See if you can release. Become fully aware of the way that you've shown up for your practice. Allow yourselves to fully rest, fully release for the next few moments in your Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Bring some small movements back into your bodies. Roll off to one side, curl up into a ball. Last few breaths here. Crawl up to your seat, close your eyes as you arrive. When you reach your seat, inhale, rise the arms all the way up overhead. Let the palms touch as you exhale. Bring your palms back through heart center. Press your thumbs against your chest. Take a bow forward, tucking your chin towards your chest. Namaste.